Hey, crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky DIY, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba, Canada. What's the fold? It's been a while since I've done one of these. School is back in session. Routines are starting to take shape again. So yeah, let's have some fun. I was actually inspired to do this fold by my friend Angie. I saw it on one of her videos and I thought it was brilliant. I love the book fold, and I love that this is a twist on that. So we've got a piece that is 5.5 by 8.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4, so it will be regular card size, and scored it at 1 inch and then trimmed it from one end to the score line. So for the book fold, we are going to seal this piece. If I can get my Stampin' Seal moving. And we're just going to close it up. So then this part is going to move. I've got some of the Country Woods Designer Series paper. This piece I cut to 3/4 by 4. You could do it a little bit bigger if you wanted to. And I am using gray granite for my card base today. Oops, I left this one a little bit too big. I gotta trim it down. So we've got 4.5. So this should be 4 1/4 by 4. Move that so I don't accidentally cut it. Okay, we're gonna trim just a little bit off there. And there we go. Do you love fun folds? Let me know down below if you do. I like them. I like easy fun folds. But really, once you get a couple under your belt, it does get easier. All right, so there's the base of our card done. I'm going to use Inspirational Sketches, and I'm going to use our punch here and punch a 2 3/8 circle out. And I think I've been using this little bird a lot lately, so I'm just going to grab, he doesn't exactly fit. Do I want to use the bird or do I want to use something else? Yeah, I think I'll use the bird. So I've got a scrap that I'm going to stamp on. And what sentiment is this? Grateful for you. Enjoy the... Thank you for everything. Oh, shockingly, I haven't used that one yet. So I am actually going to put the stickers on. I've been trying really hard as I'm using the stamps, especially when I'm running a class. The people in my class generally tend to like to have the stickers on. So I've been really trying to be a little bit more cognizant of using the stickers. So my preferred way is to peel the back off and then locate the sticker, peel the liner off. Oops. It's handy that there's a slit in the center. And then I like to just kind of hover it over the opening, make sure it's gonna fit, and then just press and then lift up. I also like to just tap it gently on a piece of clothing just to kind of reduce the sticky a little bit because it is incredibly sticky. Oops. And then we're just going to use our Memento here. Get it good and inked up. And then straight down, straight up. And then there's our little bird. I think I'm actually just going to stamp onto our card. Clean this off. Oh, If you do go to pull it off, this is fairly well stuck. You want to make sure that when you pull it up, you've got the sticker coming up, because if you pull the sticker off, it'll damage your stamp. I'm just going to tap it off on my pant leg a couple more times. There we go. Okay, now I'm not going to stick this guy on yet. I've got the sentiment. I'm going to stick it onto my pant leg a couple more times. And then find a spot on here that's a little more solid, not quite so distressed. Close our ink pad. And then I think we need dimensionals. I've been really actively purging my craft room. Now I've got everything that I use fairly close at hand. And usually put away, which is kind of nice. Actually, we're going to add some twine. Wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but I am. And then for the twine, I'm just going to loosely loop it around my fingers a couple of times. I don't want the ends to be visible. Oops. Oh my gosh, that was the most awkward way of cutting ever. There we go. So then we're just going to put it, actually we're not going to do it that way. I didn't really like how that was being looped. So a little bit more loosey-goosey this way. So I'm sort of layering it in like a bit of a figure 8 pattern. And then we're just going to tuck that there. And then just for good measure to make sure that everything's going to stay stuck, I'm going to put an extra piece of dimensional there. And I usually like to do 3 or 4. Got an extra one just in the center to kind of give a little bit of extra staying power. All right, do I like that? No, not really, actually. So let's reposition. There, that's better. Card making is totally fluid, and you can totally change it up as you go. Trim these down just a little. There we go. Nothing is set in stone. You can kind of make it fit your fancy, and you could actually even go a little bit over because it's going to flip up anyway. And then we're just going to add, grab your take your pick tool, and we're just going to add a few little rhinestones just to give it a little bit of added sparkle. I think we'll do 5. I like odd numbers. I'll do 1 over here. All right, so there is our, I'm not even sure what to call this fold, modified book fold. Thank you so much to my friend Angie for her idea and inspiration. If you wanted to, you could add a strip of designer series paper to the inside, put your sentiment. I generally like to leave it open so that the person that I'm giving it to, I can match the message to them. You could also add a piece of colored cardstock on the inside to kind of give it a little bit of extra splash and pizzazz. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe below and like the video so that you're notified every single time a new video comes up. I will see you again really soon.